Sean? Have you seen Sean?
No. Kate, are you all right?
Sean? Sean? Sean Mullen? Please come to the judge's stand.
Kidnappardramat Ransom, det är Mel Gibsons nya film det. Sexbomb, sexbarnsfar och superstjärna. Han är uppvuxen i Australien och slog igenom i en australiensisk lågbudgetfilm Mad Max. Sen blev det ju naturligtvis ett dödligt vapen, 3 stycken av den också. Ransom är regisserad av Ron Howard och Gibson spelar en stenrik flygbolagsmogul och familjefar med vacker fru, inte helt olik Gibson själv. Minus flygbolaget då förstås. En annan liten skillnad, det är att i filmen får han sin son bortrövad av helgalna kidnappare.
Most important thing to me these days, family. Mine, yours.
He's so shy. Next month he's doing the underwear billboard in Times Square. Ow!
Oh, there's the interesting kind of premise. I mean, it's a kind of kidnap story, and I guess in the classical mold of kidnap stories, it stands out because it's rather unorthodox, you know, or it's the measures taken by the protagonist, you know, are unorthodox in solving his problem. So I found that interesting to go the other way on that.
The whole world now knows my son was kidnapped. Sean, if you're watching, we love you. This is what waits for the man who took him. This is your ransom. But this is as close as you'll ever get to it. Instead, I'm offering this money as a reward on your head.
Could you identify with the hero? Because superficially he looks like you a bit. Because he's like self-made, rich, successful guy.
Of course, you know, everyone identifies as a parent, you know. Maybe I haven't got the same kind of accoutrements of power and wealth as this guy with his airline, or maybe what I do have is quite different, but I think just at an elemental level, anybody, and that's what's good about, I think, Ron's direction of it, is that he's kind of brought it to most people. So that he's kind of every man, except he happens to be loaded, you know. He's a target.
Get back! Any demands, but come on. Now, you just agree. You didn't know he's in charge. Your only priority is getting your boy back. Get your boy back. You follow me? Now, you've got to give us some time, Mr. Mullen. You have to speak to your son, ask for some sign that he's alive. Any information you can get. Then tell me he has an allergy. He has some medical condition. You want to know what kind of weather is he in? Is he indoors? Is he outdoors? Are we set? Go! Get your boy back.
Hello?
As him, you have your family in the public eye.
Sure. No, I don't have them in the public eye.
Not in the public eye, but but you're in the public eye.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's my job. No.
But did you not consider it, discuss it with your wife? Should I really go along and do this? Because there are a lot of crazy people out there.
Well, there's a lot of crazy people out there, but I don't think, and this is, you know, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You know, I don't think that films are that influential on society. I mean, I think that that's a pretext that a lot of politicians use to say that violence in films makes society violent. That's a load of bull, you know. I think, you know, society is like that because of them.
Sure. It's a reflection, isn't it?
Yes, that's all. So it doesn't, I don't think it's a threat. I mean, you're always going to have nutty people around.
Yo, but Clark, man, the kid's in a cocoon. And he can't ID anybody. What the hell's he supposed to tell him? Wait a damn second, man. Clark, you never said nothing to me about killing no kids.
Do you understand what is going on now? You do not joke with this kid. You don't play with him. You don't talk to him.
Don't talk to my brother, all right?
He's not your pet. This is real.
You don't got to talk to my brother, all right? You got nothing to say to him.
Just so, is he for real? So you kind of include...
My initial instinct was to not even do the movie because I just didn't want to face those fears for a year, you know, which is what you do when you undertake a film project. And I talked to my wife, Cheryl, about it, and asked her to read the script. She loved the story. She felt it was kind of a cathartic sort of story in a lot of ways, and was very supportive. And I think almost everybody involved in this movie probably had a heart-to-heart with their spouses about whether they wanted to even get involved.
How many kidnappings have you worked before?
Det är mycket Hollywoodstjärnorna har att oroa sig för. Blir de inte förföljda av galningar så går filmerna helt åt skogen. Ransom lär ha gått skapligt hittills, men annars är det Amerika som här under jul och nyår. Massor av ny film går upp på bio på en enda gång och folk har ingen aning om vad de ska välja och så missar de allting. Ett allt större problem i filmbranschen det tycks vara att filmerna liksom konkurrerar ihjäl varandra.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's like a bloodbath, you know. But in the last couple of years, I mean, it looks like easy money. You saw for years films just come in and they didn't even have to be good. They were just there. Now, you know, particularly last summer, there was like this plethora of films that, you know, made huge amounts of money, and most of them didn't even have a story. You know, they just like being turned out there. And it's very, it's kind of disconcerting. However, it gives the public a large choice, you know, of things to go and see. And it's not really their problem, it's an industry problem. I mean, hey, if the industry wants to stop cutting its own throat, well then, it's up to them, really.
Sure. It's a deal with competition.
Yeah.
Sist var det ju Gibson själv som högg huvudet av konkurrenterna med Braveheart. En film som han själv regisserade och spelade huvudrollen i och fick 9 Oscarsstatyetter för. Were you surprised when you got all the Oscars for Braveheart?
Yeah, well, you know, you get, there's a big run-up to it, you know, for months in advance. You know, you're sort of one of 5, so I guess, you know, you figure there's a 20% chance of getting it or not getting it, and that doesn't matter, just as long as you're in the race and all this kind of stuff. And but it's always a little bit surprising when you hear your name. I don't know, can't get over that fact. Yeah, have an out-of-body experience.
And action.
Was it a nice change for you this time to lean back a little and do the acting and don't have to worry about directing and stuff?
Yeah, it's great. You know, I got to watch Ron get ulcers. You know, it's much better.
You still have a chance to do the right thing.